So Boker Tov, everyone. Just want to wish a Baruch Haba to a good friend, Abraham Benjo from London, originally from Ceuta, Gibraltar. We didn't see each other for maybe 16 years, I think, 17 years from Yeshiva. Thank you for the surprise visit this morning. Baruch Haba. So just want to sum up some of the halachot for Sukkot. We spoke about some of them, but just going into it tonight, B'ezrat Hashem. So of course, the two main mitzvot is Sukuah and Lulav. Sukkah is a mitzvah from the Torah. They're both mitzvah from the Torah, but Sukkah is for the entire time. And we know Teshukah and Teduru, we have to make the Sukkah as best as we can, that it should be our main home. Eat, drink, sleep, dwell, relax. Sukkah should be the main home over Sukkot. Every single second is a mitzvah from the Torah that we are in the Sukkah. But there is, and we said also, we spoke a lot about the first night, and also the second night of Chutz La'aretz, Tedvav, that we're supposed to eat a kazait of bread in the Sukkah tonight and tomorrow night, and that is a special additional mitzvah. But we did say mitztaer patur min Sukkah, that if someone is, and I bring up the story every year that I once prayed with Rabbi Ovadia Yosef, and he gave a shiur afterwards, and the shiur was talking about the halacha, mitztaer patur min Sukkah, someone that is in distress because of the Sukkah, he's not obligated to be in the Sukkah. So he said the Sukkah is like you're in any other room in your house. If you're in one room and something's bothering you, you go to the next room. So too, you're in your Sukkah, something's bothering you, you go to the next room. If, let's say, there's a bad smell, or if, let's say, the schach is leaking in, or if it's too cold, or there's bees, or if there's Ashkenazi music, then you go to the next room. That's what he said. Everyone got a good laugh out of it. But that was the point of understanding mitztaer patur min Sukkah. And now let's talk about the lulav. So the lulav mideoraita for outside of Yerushalayim, or for outside of the time of the Bet HaMikdash, is midirabanan. The other days, just the first day, the first 2 days of Chutz La'aretz is as mideoraita. We spoke about that it has to be lachem, it has to be you're owned by yourself. If not, then we said what to do. We have to be careful with the tips of all of the dalet minim, the top of the etrog, the top of the it could be the bottom of the etrog also, the top of the etrog, the top of the lulav, top of the hadas, top of the arava. Those are the most fragile parts. If you lose most of your leaves on the arava, the hadas, then you're in trouble. But and the arava mainly is the one that gets dried up the easiest. And we know something that's yavesh, something that's dried is pasul. So dry would need to constitute as is when crunchy, and also that loses its color, that it turns white. Just a trick is when you store your lulav, store it horizontally. As we know, if you store it vertically, just what's the word? Gravity would just pull your whatever juices and water that's there will pull it down. So you store it horizontally, and they sprinkle it a little bit with water every day, and your lulav with the aravot should be good. But I want to just end with how to properly say the bracha on the lulav, because the Gemara says the moment that we lift up a lulav and etrog together, we already did the mitzvah, and we know we're supposed to do the mitzvot. We're supposed to say the bracha first, and then you do the mitzvah. You say bracha, then you take a bite of the apple. But if I lift it up and now I want to say the bracha, you already did the mitzvah. So how can you say the bracha? So how do we do this? So the first answer is leave the etrog, let's say, on the table, and you hold your lulav, and the lulav is on the right hand, the etrog is on the left hand, and you say the bracha, and then you lift up the etrog, and that's it. You did the bracha before you do the mitzvah. Another way is that you take the etrog and you flip it upside down, and because all the mitzvot need to be derech gedilatan, it needs to be the way it grew. That's the way you have to hold the items. You can't hold the lulav upside down. It has to be the way it grew. So too the etrog, the way it grew, and therefore when you hold it upside down, you didn't fulfill the mitzvah yet. Then you say the bracha, and then you flip it over, and now you did the mitzvah. So you did the bracha before the mitzvah. But the last way is if you have what's called a negative kavanah. If I have in mind, before I do the bracha, before I do anything, say, I don't want to fulfill the mitzvah until after the bracha. And then you could even pick up the lulav as is, and then say the bracha, and then you fulfill the mitzvah. that does work as well, having a negative kavanah. The only thing is that last way people will look and say, hey, you already did the mitzvah. I know I had a negative kavanah. No one knows what's going on in your brain, and it could be maybe a little bit barit ayin. So, but it's good to have that in mind. It's good to flip it over, or a good way, again, keep the etrog there, say the bracha, and then pick it up, and then you are good to go. Okay, so that's a few halachot for Sukkot. B'ezrat Hashem, we should have a zman simchatenu. B'ezrat Hashem, minchat tonight at 6:05. Have a good day, everyone, and Chag Sameach.